Hey everyone, I'm Mertzy and welcome to episode 2 of 5 minute tips and tricks for Rocket League. The support of my last video was incredible and I'd like to thank every single one of you who liked the video. You're the real MVPs. I quickly want to remind everyone that this series contains tips and tricks from the prospect levels all the way to the Grand Champion levels. So if you already know about some of these, that is why. But enough about that, let's get into the video, shall we? Utmost important in solo duel is boost starving. Don't let your opponent take your precious boost. The longer your opponent lacks it, the more you'll dominate the game. But be careful to never leave your own goal unprotected. Play smart, know when you can pick up the boost and when not. If you roll the ball over the opponent's net, for example, and notice that you hit it too hard, you can already make your way over to the other side and pick up the boost instead of waiting for the ball to drop. If you're chasing the ball with your opponent and you're ahead, make sure to pick up all the boost there is on your way. 9 out of 10 times, you will force your teammate to return to his side to grab some boost and you'll have gained a lot of time to set yourself up for an attack. In doubles and standard, you need to be more cautious however. There's no need to boost starve your own teammates. Always keep an eye on the boost and make reasonable assumptions to whether your teammates have boost or not. If you happen to be in the opponent's half, you can safely pick up the boost there while rotating back. But keep in mind, never spend too much time boost starving. Your priority should always be to get back to your goal. Speaking of getting back to goal, be quick about it. Sometimes I'll be in a game and notice players taking absolutely forever to return back to goal after challenging a ball. This is not acceptable, especially in the high ranks. When you challenge a ball, miss or end up in the goal, you need to get back as soon as possible. If your teammate sees you up the field with the opponents quickly coming towards your goal, that teammate counts on you being back, literally delaying his challenge as much as he can so you can be in goal after he challenged. And in this case, you can be responsible for the goal you've conceded even though he was the one who couldn't defend the attack. It's your job to be back, defend and rotate. That being said, there are several ways you can get back quick. For example, using your boost to get back on the ground or the nearest wall, using your dodge with a good timing and so on. My tip is to go in training and practice some moves and try getting from one side to the other. Number 3. Diagonal dodging and timing. Having to play the placement matches for Season 4 and getting matched up against lower tier players, I noticed a lot of things that they could apply to their playstyles that would make them immediately play faster. One thing I had totally forgot about was dodging. We all know that we can front flip to move faster without using the boost, but not everyone takes full advantage of that technique. For instance, if your front flips look like this, I'm sorry to inform you, you're doing it wrong. It should look more like this. Now what difference does it make, you ask? Think of your car as a rectangular prism in which you have a center of mass. When you front flip, your car will always complete a full 360 rotation to the direction you're aiming to. The longer the car, the faster the car is to turn because the point of dodge is further away from the center of mass. Apply this theory to diagonal dodging and you create a longer path from the dodge point to the center of mass, thus making your car thrust jump stronger and rotate the car quicker. Now you also want to time your dodge right. Never think the quicker you jump, the better it is, because that's not how it works. Instead, try dodging after you've gained enough air. I personally always jump, wait and dodge. If you have boost, always use your boost to get close to supersonic speed and reach it either before you've dodged or during your dodge to get the extra kick forward. Number 2. Quick turning. This is a very cool trick to increase the speed you turn in. All you have to do is hold the power slide button for the right amount of time while turning and letting go in time. This little trick has a variety of uses in Rocket League. For one, it can be used to turn 180 degrees very quickly. The only semi-hard part about this is letting go of the power slide button in time. You should let go of it once you face the direction you want to face to avoid sliding further back. But besides that, you can also use this trick to basically break your opponent's ankles. Yes, we're talking about explosive turns. Simply drive around the ball a bit and suddenly let go of your power slide button to cut inside. Most of the players will have difficulties defending this move as it happens so quickly and unexpected. I'm not saying that this trick is a given, but if used right, it can throw off your opponents very good. To showcase this technique better, here's the move without the ball. As you can see, all you gotta practice is this little path, and the break you see there is where you let go of your power slide button. Use it wisely. And number 1. Fake aerials and fake challenges. This is a very fun little trick to bait your opponent into saving or flying to a non-existent threat. When I was playing my placement matches for Season 4, I had the chance to really do this every game, up until the diamond ranks, and worked very consistently. If you happen to be in a very chaotic situation where you know your opponent have little boosts and are panicking, you can always just aim up, maybe boost a little, and watch the opponent team fly to save an aerial that's never going to happen. There are two ways you can do this. You're bounce dribbling the ball and see the marker on the ground, or the ball is slowly dropping in front of the goal and you jump early to make the opponents jump with you and potentially make them miss the ball. It's all clear from there. And that's all I've got for this episode. Passing and fast kickoff tutorials are coming very soon, as you've been requesting them for a while now, and I won't let you down with that. If you have any tips and tricks for the next video, leave them down below, and also I'm going to be answering a lot of questions on a future video, so before you leave, don't forget to leave me a question in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.